I am really pleased today to be joined by Sean Murphy, CEO of Procurri. Hi Sean,
Hello.
welcome. Now I understand it is Procurri's 5th anniversary this year. How are things going?
So yeah, it's seems like only yesterday, but 5 years ago we launched Procurri as really the first IT provider that listened to our customers and said, what do you need in this changing landscape with the cloud and the changes in the corporate data computing market? What do you need? And so we built a company that has three main lines of business. We do IT distribution, we do maintenance, and we do IT asset disposal. And we felt it was important to have a hub in America, in Europe, and in Asia. And so in 5 short or long years, depending on the day, we've really made tremendous inroads. We now have all 3 lines of business in all 3 parts of the world. So 9 pieces to the puzzle. And the business has been very successful. As you may know, we did an IPO in July of 2016. And since then, the company's prospects have been growing tremendously, and we entered 2018 thinking we're finally ready to achieve our potential.
So, I mean, we're now in January 2018, so we have the opportunity to look back over 2017. Tell me a little bit about some of the successes that you've certainly seen within Procurri.
So 2017 was a year where we had all these pieces to the puzzle, but 2017 was the first time we actually got the puzzle pieces to start actually lining up and starting to form one team. And that's really what I think 2018 will be. You'll start to see the power of one team, where Procurri Asia and Procurri EMEA and Procurri America really start growing together to form that one team. And for our clients and for our investors, I think that's going to be really a powerful time for us to really show the model that we've been building is now built and ready to perform.
And well, you're already talking about 2018. It sounds like the foundations are there and you're going to build on them this year. Can you provide a little bit more information?
Sure. So in 2017, we really turned the corner in our maintenance business. We're now one of the largest independent third-party maintenance companies in the world with clients in about 80 countries. And so 2017 was the year that really exploded and added to so much to our not only our financial strength, but our long-term trajectory of this business. And so as we turn the page now into 2018, our IT distribution business is hitting on all cylinders. Our maintenance business is now really a significant portion of our business. The IT asset disposal business is going to be a key driver for the future. So I feel like we're well positioned, but we have a lot of work to do. This is a young company, tons of energy. We have over 400 Procurrians worldwide that show up every day trying to figure out what they can do to help their customers be more successful.
It sounds like it's been a very challenging few years, and last year must have been a particularly challenging year. Are there any challenges that you'd like to share of particular importance, interests, or things that you really feel as though you've solved and that you're building on now?
Well, so we're working with some of the largest clients in the world, doing some of the most complex IT projects in the world. So there's always challenges, but we tend to try to be ahead of some of these things. So for example, we recently opened an office in India. We know that's an area where a lot of our clients have needs, and we felt like we had to be there. So we were so excited to have our own flag in the ground in India, where we're able to offer this support to our European clients, our American clients, our Asian clients. So that's an example of something that is a great opportunity, but it's also a challenge to try to build a team there, to try to get our culture, what's important to us, our integrity, our expertise, the Procurri way of doing business. So a challenge, but a great opportunity.
And in terms of growth, I mean, you've already touched on the 3 main areas of Procurri being around IT distribution, maintenance, and disposition. Is there anything you can draw out for each of those areas in terms of hitting your targets, growth, areas that perhaps you've over-succeeded or need to focus a little bit more on?
Yeah, so when we started the company, our IT distribution was mainly on the IBM product line. Over the last few years, we've broadened that. Now we offer almost every major brand in the data center. In our maintenance business, we started out basically doing servers and networking, and we've made a major transition to one of the largest storage maintenance providers in the world, Some of the largest transactions our company did last year were in maintenance, in Switzerland and in Asia, in the United States. So storage and then disposal is really something that customers don't think enough about. If you're moving applications to the cloud, you're going to have excess assets that have data on them. Who are you going to trust to come and get those assets, remove the data, and then either remarket it or recycle it in an environmentally friendly way? So I think customers are really not putting enough focus on that because they've thought about it more as a recycling partner. But for data center equipment, it's really more than recycling. You really have to have a partner that you trust with that data. And so we look to really expand that as we go into 2018.
And there's a lot of regulation and legislative
absolutely. I mean,
compliance pressure coming into force now.
Right, and and I think that's a key differentiator. We are a publicly traded company, so the transparency that customers have with us in terms of being able to see our financial strength in all those areas, I think is a key reason why you would want to think about Procurri to deal with that government data, certifications, those type of areas. I think that's a key reason why you'd want to choose Procurri.
So are there any final messages, any thoughts that you want to share or get people thinking about?
Sure, I think if you are working with global clients that have IT projects that are typically farther than your reach, Procurri, we try to have local touch and global reach, and we're trying to be where you need us to be. So if it's in India or Hong Kong or China or Mexico, certainly New York or London, that's where Procurri is, and we're there to help with IT, distribution, maintenance, and disposal, all under one roof.
Sean, thank you so much for your time and for sharing those words of wisdom with us.
Thank you very much.